YouTube videos for writers, artists, and producers of creative content. William Hovey Smith, 2015. Yeah, that's me. And I am a writer, a videographer, a screenplay writer, and I also produce videos. Something nearly 325 thus far. Now, I'm also a hunter and a wild game cook, and a member of POMA, Professional Outdoor Media Organization. And in connection with POMA, I did a teleseminar with a PowerPoint presentation, which we're going to start right now. Now, don't be put off because I happen to be an outdoor guy and get out there and shoot and kill things. This is significant for anyone who produces any sort of creative content. Basic YouTube videoing. And yes, if you're a producer of creative content, regardless of what it is, you need to have a presence in the video market. The YouTube videos are oftentimes now used as search engines, and you don't need a lot of elaborate equipment to do it. A video camera, a tripod, a still camera, and then you can edit with a free Windows Movie Maker program that you can get for your PC. Now, Mac also has a very excellent editing program for video content, so you can do it with either system you happen to own. Now, what you don't want to do is to have to hire a professional film video crew to come in and shoot your video for you. In the Chicago market right now, this is like $5,000 a minute for produced content. Wow! No, you don't need to do this. You don't want to do this. You don't want to be bothered with the hassle of doing this. Guaranteed, sort of been there and done that. Isn't it far better for you to do your own and produce them for maybe 50 cents a minute? Or even, if you go through a lot of them, for 5 cents a minute. And this way you can put out a lot of content, and you can build your following, and people can follow your work, whatever it happens to be. Yeah. If you start a new art project, yeah, you do a video. If you start a new writer project, yeah, you do it. Now, people are worried about quality. No, you don't have to produce real Hollywood quality videos or high production end TV videos either. If you have significant content that people really want to see, yeah, you can get away with a lot of really terrible stuff on YouTube and people will still watch it. Yes. Now, what do you really need? Now, you probably got a bunch of this stuff. Almost everybody has some sort of still digital camera right now. You can get a simple video camera. The Sony clip is what I use. Many others would work. A tripod and a simple video editing program like Microsoft Movie Maker. Now, many computers used to come with Microsoft Movie Maker, but now you can get it as a free download. Okay. Now, here you see a video being shot. You see my Sony camera on the tripod. You see me and Stacey Harris, and we're talking about outdoor cooking. Yep, and that's why I got on the cooking smock and all that kind of stuff. She does it too. Now, the Scott family are a wonderful bunch of folks, and I had great fun with them. And here they are, and they were our video crew. Yeah. The guy with the green shirt there, yeah, he was behind the video camera. I had somebody working the still camera. I had first grip and second grip. I had a director, and I had a still photographer out of all this. So, yeah, you use whoever you got. Or you can set up a camera, and you can do it all by yourself. Now, this editing business, now that turns a lot of people off. Now, you will usually get a camera-supplied editing program. Now, I've tried a bunch of them. I started off with Flip, and then I tried the Kodiak program, and yeah, they sort of work. But I actually found Windows Movie Maker to be preferable. And I've used the Vista version, and I've also used the Windows 7 version. Now, content. You want your content to be evergreen. You can do how-to videos like hunting and fishing and outdoor events, or hardware, or home improvement, or cooking, or yard care, or self-improvement videos like health, exercise, nutrition, mental health, ethics, religion, or education. And we're just getting started on stuff you can do, folks. Yeah. Now, I do some of all of this. Now, here's the business track. You can do starting a business, advertising, home business, retail trade, hobbies, crafts, investments, and specialties. Or you can do the life experiences, comedy, self-reliance, getting by, managing life events, pets, children, and even death. Yeah, we don't do well with death, and as a matter of fact, we need to have some videos about that, how to handle all these very complex issues. Now, you can become a personality, and probably should. Now, I'm an older guy now. I can't run with the dogs and drag down deer and kill them with my teeth like I used to. Dogs don't understand that, but no, at 72, I can't do what I did at 27. So I come off as sort of a humor guy, buffoon kind of fella, and I shoot some outlandish things and do some outlandish things. And we're going to show you an actual video coming up that I produced. And I want you to watch out for these elements. The title, the opening, the live video introduction, how I use the still photos, the conclusions, my ads, my call to action, and the sign-off. Now, all of these are elements that should be in your video.
Mounting Deer Antlers, William Hovey Smith, 2014. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, and here is an inexpensive way to mount your horns.
This is Hovey Smith with Hovey's Outdoor Adventures. Well, it is in February, a month or more after deer season has closed in the United States. And all around the country, our wives are telling us, you know, it's time to do something with these deer antlers. They've been hanging around here all season, and I want something done with them, or they're going out of the house. All right. Get these things out of here. Okay. Well, if you're hearing words like that, or worse yet, it is your wife's deer antlers that she wants mounted, and she wants them mounted right now, well, you sort of better get about it. And I'm going to show you a series of still pictures on how to do an inexpensive mount, just like this, from components you can pick up at your mass market retailer, and make a deer mount out of them. So those will follow. Now, you may be able to placate your wife a little bit. This is an ad from an old radio show I had. Misty Mange, the hair care product that you and your pet can share. Do you have long, heavy hair, and do you want less of it? Well, 3 applications of Misty Mange, and your hair will start falling out in hunks. Yeah! Remember, if you want less hair, use Misty Mange, the all-natural hair care product that you and your pet can share, and soon you'll have as little hair as I do. Okay. So we're going to show you how to get started with mounting up your deer.
You've already got your deer, and it's really too small to do the full mount treatment, like this one, which is another deer I shot. And here's another look at the deer we're going to mount. First off, you cut off the skull cap, and you remove as much fur and flesh as you possibly can. Then you buy your mount, and you read the instructions. Yeah! You get a saw, and you proceed to trim down the skull plate as close as you can, and trim it even closer with a Dremel tool. You mount it on the board using screws that are provided, and I used an extra nut and bolt. You trim the skull cap, you put your name and date and place on the back, and you hang it on the wall. Now, that's pretty simple, but it is a little more complicated. First off, on your trimming, Yeah, you need a good saw for that, and you need something that's flexible that you can get around all these nooks and crannies to make a clean cut, because it doesn't allow you much room or much extra strapping tape. You also need to trim the corners of your strapping tape a little bit, and I actually use small nuts and bolts rather than the screws that were provided. And here is what the finished mount looks like at a cost of something under $30. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, Extreme Muzzleloading, Crossbow Hunting, and Practical Bow Fishing, and all of these are available as softcover and ebooks. I also have an 8-book ebook series out for 2013-14, including muzzleloaders for hunters. For more information on my books, blogs, and nearly 300 videos, go to my website at www.hoviesmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.
There you saw the video with all the elements I mentioned when you started. Now, what do you do with sound? Well, you can record it with a video camera. You can do it with a separate microphone into the computer. You can use a separate sound recorder like I'm doing right now. You can edit it as a free program called Audacity, which is excellent. And you cut your sound to correspond with the action in the video. And I don't really recommend using music unless you produce it yourself. Now, length. Use whatever you need to use so far as time to tell your message. You don't want to be laborious about it, but you want to move it along, but take what you need. If you've got a complicated situation, then produce several small YouTubes rather than trying to put it all in one humonger one. Okay? Now, the number of views you're going to get, it sort of corresponds to the size of your social media footprint. And you want to tie your YouTubes to your blogs, to Pinterest, to Flickr, and you want to link them to Facebook and Twitter. Now, if your topic is sufficiently novel, now you can come to own that topic on Google search and come up with the first few hits. Yeah! Now, you should incorporate your videos and other links in your blogs, magazine articles, and anything else you produce. Now, what the YouTubes can do for you. They increase your online recognition, you advertise your products or services for free, and they return some income. Yeah! You get Google AdSense. You can place outside ads. You can have affiliate programs. You can have people pay you to produce videos. Yeah! Now, they give you exposure and self-promotion, advertise your services. You can use them on your Kickstarter projects, or you can audition for speaking or comedy or performing art gigs. Yeah! Or even make examples of commercial ads to propose to a company and say, hey, I can do this one for you. Yeah. Done a couple of those, including for Nissan and LL Bean. I use videos to publicize my writings, and this is about my new business book, Profit. Now, I have 2 videos up on this right now, and it examines how you can start your own million or billion-dollar business. Now, my newest title is Ideas for New Businesses. Now, this is a short-form book that works on some of the ideas produced in my major title. And it's available now as softcover as well as an ebook. And when I have some softcovers actually in hand, I'll make a video about that. Now, Benjamin Franklin had a saying in Poor Richard's Almanac, "Be not the first to try the new, nor yet the last to lay the old aside." And that's as true now as it ever was. Yeah, you need to be out there and be doing this, and matter of fact, should have been doing this for years. All right? Do it. And do it now.